A hard serve to start. And right away, Hubert Batista welcomes the Redeemer Royals to the Sportsplex. Oh my. Batista, always full of energy. 1-0 St. Clair. Sabinga goes up for the Royals, and he gets all of that. A nice pass that time from Daniel Wolfert, number 5. Sabinga wearing number 7. They say there was a violation, so St. Clair does get the point. Sabinga thought he did a good job there. It looked good. Pahal, hard serve handled. Sabinga again is going to try with the quick set that time from Wolfert. Doesn't work that time. It goes long and out. St. Clair grabs a early 3-0 lead here in set number 1. Sabinga, there you see him on your monitor, standing 6'4" from Belleville, Ontario, second-year player. Back set this time, tips over to Perkins. Now the Saints, that's Acott waiting for it at the net. He slams it home. Take a look at it, you'll see the bad pass here, and Acott's ready and waiting for it. Pahal, 4 straight serves. Redeemer handles the hard serve, free ball for the Saints here. And right waiting there for it on the poor pass, that was number 10, Braden Stoffers of the Royals. No problem there putting that one away. First point of the game for Redeemer, going to serve now, number 5, that's Daniel Wolfert. Third-year player out of Cambridge, Ontario, he's the setter. Pahal takes the pass and off balance. Not a good pass, double hit. Charged. Wolfert continues to serve. Acott's going to go up, and he gets enough of it to fall. As Redeemer was backing off there, and I think that helped the cause for the veteran player of the Saints, Ryan Acott. This is LeMay serving. Sabinga gets it over, and they're saying a net violation again against St. Clair. So Redeemer will take the ball back. Number 10, Braden Stoffers, serving for Redeemer. LeMay just tips for the Saints. Stoffers from the back row, blocked by Batista. Oh my, the wall went up. Take a look at the end of it here, and Batista gets the hands together. Actually, Stoffers ended up on the other side of the net. Logan Andrico comes into the game for the Saints. He's wearing number 19. Hubert Batista serves. Skillstra accepts, gets the ball rolling, and that was number 4, William Winklehorst. Josiah Sabinga to serve now for Redeemer. LeMay, Pahal, Acott blocked at the net by Winklehorst, and it looked like his teammate Van Heusen, number 14, also helping out with the block. Take a look at it here, you'll see the double block going up. Looked like Winklehorst may have got his hands on it. Sabinga serves. Militek just puts it right back over to Redeemer. Jenkins hits one, Tran covers for the Saints. Militek goes up, and he gets it to fall. Brian Acott to serve for the Saints. They're up a couple here in the first set. Winklehorst to Wolfert. Back to the Royals. Goes, blocked again at the net, that time by Andrico. Nice dig there by Acott. Militech's going to go up, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point Redeemer. I don't think Militech got all of that he would like to have. Brett Jenkins serves. That one goes long and out as Jenkins was looking for the corner. Julian Militech to serve for St. Clair. Set number 1 underway here. It's best of 5 match. Saints looking to extend their winning streak to 3 games. Blocked at the net by Logan Andrico, a solo block. Great job by the first-year player of the Saints. Look at Andrico here on the replay. Gets up nice and high, the hands are together, and the ball goes straight back down. Well executed. Militech serves. Winklehorse to Wolfert. Blocked partially, but it stays in bounds. That'll be Redeemer point. William Winklehorse serving. Militech, Prehal, Andrico. Doesn't get it to fall as it goes long and out. Redeemer within 1 of the Saints now. Winklehorse serve off the net, and it finds a hole in the coverage. We're deadlocked at 9. Tran can't handle that ball. The pass goes out of bounds. Saints now down a point. LeMay, Militech, back to LeMay. Blocked at the net. Andrico's there to cover. Prahal goes up. Prahal gets the job done. No, they're saying it was out of bounds. And head coach Sean Riem of the Saints has seen enough. His team down 11-9. This timeout brought to you by the good folks at the Barber Chair. Take a look at the OCAA West Division standings of the men's loop. And you'll see that Conestoga off to a good start at 3-0. Fanshawe right behind them at 3-1. The Saints looking to keep pace with their 2-0 mark. Niagara and Humber also still in the early stages. Redeemer's 1-1. Redeemer lost the game against Fanshawe, I believe it was, and they defeated Mohawk. Mohawk is at 1-2. Sheridan, Boreal, and Cambrian all still searching for their first victory of the season. That is the OCAA men's West standings. So look at Coach Sean Riem, the first-year coach of the Saints. Coach Riem excited to be at the head of this program, and he realizes it's going to take a little time. There's going to be some building to be done, but no doubt about it, Coach Riem will work hard at this. William Winklehorse continues to serve for the Royals. Pahal has to hustle. He gets there. LeMay goes up. He's blocked. Tran covers. LeMay just puts in the back. Here's Wolfert over to Stoffers, and he gets it down the line, but it looked like it went long and out. St. Clair will take over the ball. So maybe the timeout pays dividends for the Saints. Logan Andrico serves into the net. This is number 14, Owen Van Heusen. Hall to LeMay, off the hands, it's played off the block. Wolfert to Stoffers, blocked by the Saints. Acott digs it up. Hall over to LeMay again, off the block, it's played. Jenkins to Wolfert, to Stoffers. Stoffers hits it hard off the block and it goes out of bounds. Point Redeemer. Van Heusen continues to serve. And that one just out of bounds. Just missing the corner. Simran Pahal serves now for the Saints. Stoffers digs, Wolfert, back set, free ball here as Winklehorse was just looking to get it over. He did it, and the Saints didn't react. Daniel Wolfert, third-year player out of Cambridge, serving now. Militek, Prahal, bad pass, and interference on the Saints, as that first pass was not a good one. Wolfert, Militek digs, Pahal, back set, LeMay off the block, and that'll go out of bounds. St. Clair will get the ball back, along with a point. Jeremiah LeMay serves as a good one. Wolfert, low set, Sabinga times it perfectly. Oh, that's tough to stop. Take a look at it, the low quick set, and Sabinga got all of it. Saints didn't even have time to get up to block. Stoffers, hard serve, Tran digs, Militek, Acott, free ball. Stoffers with the kill attempt, and we're saying again a net violation. So the net may have been touched as they went up for the block. Stoffers serves. Militek. Pahal back to Militek, blocked at the net. Jenkins gets the job done for Redeemer. Redeemer looking very good in this first set. They lead at 18-12 now. Biggest lead of the game so far, of the set I should say. Militek handles the hard serve. Militek will go up. Skilstra. Winklehorse doesn't keep it in. Point St. Clair. Hubert Batista. Looking to get the Saints back into this one, down 5 here in set number 1. And that serve goes long. Josiah Sabinga into the net, his serve goes. And waiting right there for the Saints was Andrico. He got all of it. The poor pass from the Redeemer team pays dividends for the Saints. Acott serves that one just out of bounds. Acott thought maybe it caught the line. Brett Jenkins, Militek, Pahal, Acott, dug up by Stoffers. Wolfert, Jenkins tips, saved by Tran, tipped by Pahal, saved by Skillstra. Winklehorse gets the job done for Redeemer. Take a look at it here as Winklehorse finds a hole in the coverage. Jenkins serves. LeMay, Militek, good job to save it. Acott. Maybe playing that one too loosely. Point St. Clair. Take a look at it here as Acott gets it to go down that time. Julian Militek. Stoffers, Wolfert, Winklehorse, tips, and totally threw off the St. Clair block. Good heads-up play there by Winklehorse. Winklehorse serves. Tran, Pahal, LeMay blocked there by Wolfert. All Redeemer in this first set. Come out and played very well. Winklehorse will serve for the set. And that one goes out of bounds. Good play there by number 3, Kyle Tran, to let it go. Andrico, Winklehorse, Wolfert, and Van Heusen's kill attempt goes out of bounds. Point St. Clair. Winklehorse, Wolfert tipped, Batista. Militek from the back court, not going to happen. That is the end of the first set. Redeemer will win it by a score of 25-18. Set number 2 when we come back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex. You're watching OCAA Men's Volleyball on We Digital Productions.
Are you passionate about a particular sport? Would you like to combine it with your education? Are you thinking about a career in one of the many rewarding construction-related trades? Do you love subjects like science, technology, engineering, or math? Take a look at the academies of the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board. You'll be glad you did. And years from now, you'll look back on your high school days as the best times of your life. The academies of the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board. We're with you all the way.
I want to understand why.
I want this to be perfect.
I want to be inspired.
I want to be challenged.
No matter the reason, our passion to learn brought us here.
Hi, I'm Curtis Joseph, former NHL goalie.
Shooting. Oh, Butcher goes down. Look front the bird to drive the save. Pass to a nice shot. The save. And he's right in. Oh, and goes. Stops it behind the net. Marks with a white side in front pocket. Shoots. Oh, and what a save.
You're watching We Digital.
Welcome back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex OCAA men's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions. Dominic Papa bringing you the action here this afternoon. Coming to you from the Monts On Time Express broadcast booth. Set number 1 is in the books between the Saints and the Redeemer Royals. The Royals come out and take set number 1 by a 25-18 score. Saints will look to bounce back here in set number 2. Earlier on today, the women were successful in their match against the Redeemer Royal ladies, sweeping the Royals 3 sets to none. The Saints also improving to 3-0 in the women's side of volleyball. Saints have returned to the floor, as have the Redeemer Royals, and set number 2 is just moments away from unfolding here. Give a shout out to the tremendous crew working behind the scenes here at We Digital Productions. Our head producer today, Darren DiCarlo, doing a great job, along with Devin Hansen, Alex Flamia, Albert Falkostan, Stuart Carter, and Justin Prince, making all of this happen. We certainly appreciate their great effort to bring all the action from the Sportsplex here this afternoon. Number 5, Daniel Wolfert gets set number 2 going. Militek from the back row. Winklehorst digs it up. Wolfert over to Stauffer. Stauffer's blocked by Batista at the net. Wolfert back set this time. Jenkins goes up. Doesn't get the good hit. 1-0 St. Clair. Saints go up, tip, Wolfert digs it up to Skilstra, and does that one stay in? They're saying yes. So Redeemer will get the ball back, tied at 1 apiece. Abby Vickers sitting in the Monts on Time broadcast booth with me here this afternoon. Abby coming on board with We Digital. You'll see her down the road as we play on here, and too many hits. That'll be a St. Clair point. Not a bad crowd here this afternoon to take in this match. Always love watching good volleyball, that's for sure. That serve goes long and out. That coming off the hands of Jeremiah LeMay. Josiah Sabinga, that's a great name, Josiah Sabinga, serves for Redeemer, and his serve goes long. So back and forth we go here in set number 2. Hubert Batista from Cologne, Panama, second-year player with the Saints. And Militek just waiting on that poor pass, and he wastes no time putting it home. See it here at the end. Militek was waiting, and there was no way the Royals were going to recover that one. Saints up a couple here in set 2. That serve goes long. Jenkins serves. That one goes long. Got a little ping pong volleyball going here. Neither team taking control right now of set number 2. Acott will try his luck. Stoffers, Wolfert, and Van Heusen gets just enough of it to put it down. Point Redeemer. Winklehorst to serve. And into the net that goes. Militek for the Saints will try his luck on the serve line. Wolfert, Stoffers off the block and out of bounds. Good job by number 10, Braden Stoffers of the Royals. Owen Van Heusen, number 14, first-year player out of Smithville, Ontario for the Royals. Stoffers off the block. The Saints come up with a nice block. Redeemer plays it. Stoffers goes up again. Militek, Andrico. Tight set, and the pass is not a good one. It'll cost the Saints. Point Redeemer. They now have taken the lead here in set number 2, 7-6. Or actually, it's tied 6-6. I apologize. Lineup violation here on the Saints. You see Coach Riem, he's saying why the call. Not going to win the argument. Acott, Pahal. That was LeMay going up. Nice dig here by the Royals. Free ball for the Saints. Andrico. Pahal tips, trying to catch the Royals off guard. Royals cover up. Stoffers blocked at the net, and it goes out of bounds though. Break for the Royals. Good heads up volleyball there by Redeemer. See the tail end of that. Acott digs to Pahal, back set. Militek goes up and gets it down. St. Clair needed that one. Andrico. Did that stay in? They said it stayed in. Good hard serve there by Andrico. Ties the game at 8. Ties this set up at 8. Oh my, did Stoffers get all of that one? Well executed play. You take a look at it here. Stoffers timed it perfectly. One of the best kills of this match so far. Pahal back set. Militek goes up. Winklehorse can't dig it up. Point St. Clair. Tight set so far. 9-9 our score. Simran Pahal. Nice dig there by the Royals. Jenkins goes up off the block. Saints play it. Militek sets to Acott. Dug up by Wolfert, but no one there to take the pass. Saints have grabbed the lead. That one goes long and out. 10 apiece here in set number 2. Braden Stoffers set to serve. Acott digs it up. Batista tips. Wolfert back set. Stoffers is on fire right now for the Royals. Stoffers from the back row gets all of that one. And of course, he's exhibited a very hard serve. Tran again trying to handle it. Good hustle by LeMay. Free ball coming up, but a good save by the Saints. No, it goes out of bounds. The effort was there. Braden Stoffers with one of the hardest serves that I've witnessed this season. Oh my, it's a rocket. Pahal tipped at the net. Nope, not gonna work. A lift, they say that time. St. Clair needs to talk about it. Sean Riem trying to settle things down, 13-10. The Saints are down in set number 2. This timeout brought to you by the Barber's Chair, located at the Devonshire Mall. Set number 1, of course, was won by the Redeemer Royals by a 25-18 score. Here's what the numbers look like. Attempts were even at 11, kills 8-6 in favor of Redeemer. Errors were even at 5, the assists in favor of the Royals by 3. Redeemer with 2 aces served, 4 errors to 3. Blocks were even at 3, and the digs pretty even. Redeemer one better at 8-7. Of course, Redeemer wins set number 1, 25-18. That's the numbers from the first set of this match between the Redeemer Royals and the St. Clair College Saints. Again, my name is Dominic Papa. I'm coming to you from the Monts on Time broadcast booths. You see some of the fans, actually the 3 ladies in the picture there are all players with the St. Clair women's team, or 2 of them anyways. Tiana Stevenson on the right there. Of course, she was our player of the game. She had an outstanding afternoon. Here's Militek over to LeMay, and he just can't get it to go down. It's out of bounds. Point Redeemer. Braden Stoffers has been a force in the first set and now here in the second set as well. Hard serve. Comes out of there like a shot out of a cannon. Winklehorst goes up, saved by Tran. Militek to Acott, free ball here. Stoffers, Wolfert, Basinga stopped at the net. Redeemer covers. Stoffers from the back row. Here's a free ball for the Saints. Acott blocked at the net. It goes out of bounds, so the break goes to the Saints that time. A much needed break at that. You'll see it here. Acott plays it, and good block, but out of bounds it goes. Jenkins goes up, and again the block attempt that goes out of bounds off the Saints this time, so Redeemer gets the ball right back. Josiah Bazinga, or Sabinga. Josiah Sabinga. I'll get it right. That stays in bounds. That's an ace for Sabinga. That time his serve goes into the net. St. Clair will get the ball back. St. Clair here sends in a substitution. Coming into the game is Jordan Furr, number 9. He'll go right to the service line. He replaces Hubert Batista. For a first-year player out of Leamington, Ontario. Wolfert, Stoffers, tip from the back row, finds a hole in the coverage. Redeemer pushing all the right buttons right now. Wildeboer comes into the game for Redeemer. And also number 11, DeYoung for Redeemer into the game. DeYoung wearing number 11, Wildeboer number 12, and he's at the service line. Tran can't play the serve. Redeemer trying to make it 2 sets in a row here as they took set number 1, 25-18, and they're in control of set number 2 at 18-12. That serve into the net. Ryan Acott Try to get something going here for the Saints. A good hard serve, not controlled by the Royals. Point St. Clair. Stoffers can't play it, and that was touched on its way out. Another point St. Clair. Acott serving very hard as well. Stoffers sends it right back into the St. Clair end. Blocked at the net, great cover by the Saints though. Another block, LeMay covers. Pahal to Acott, another block. Wow, what a demonstration of blocking by the Royals. The third block though, it went out of bounds, so St. Clair gets the point, but boy, the Royals really made it difficult, I'll tell you. You'll see the last block here, and it just goes side out. Nice dig there by the Royals. Here's Winklehorst, just tips over. Pahal, LeMay, Acott goes up. Saved there by the Royals again. Off the block, the Saints play it, but can't get the pass going. With the hit was number 11, Benjamin DeYoung of the Royals. Trevor Koch also in the game now for the, or Trevor Koch, I should say, number 8 in the game for Redeemer. Winklehorst serve goes into the net. Saints have pulled to within 2. Militek will try to pull them that much closer. Kosh, Will DeBoer, that's DeYoung, and he finds the sideline, point Redeemer. Take a look at it here. Nice back set. And DeYoung finds the corner on the sideline. Into serve here, number 3. Isaiah Thornback. Thornback serve. Acott, Pahal, Militek, Winklehorst digs it up. Right there is Andrico to take the rebound, so to speak, and put it right back. Point Saints. They're hanging tough. They're hanging tough. They're trying to get back into it. And you see Andrico is just ready and waiting. Hard serve handled by Stoffers. Stoffers will get the pass. He goes up. Militek digs. Andrico gives the free ball. Will DeBoer. And again, number 11, that is DeYoung, Benjamin DeYoung, getting the job done. He'll go to the service line now. That'll go long and out. Saints hanging around. See if they can make Redeemer pay for it. Pahal to serve. That stays in bounds. That'll be an ace. Nice deep serve there by Simran Pahal. Pulls the Saints to within 1 here in set number 2. Into the net, that serve goes. Redeemer 3 points away from taking set number 2. And the hardest server in the game, Braden Stoffers for the Royals. Set to tee it up. And there you see it, that's a rocket. Sean Riem, the coach of the Saints, wants to slow it down, calls a timeout. This timeout brought to you by the Barber's Chair, located inside the Devonshire Mall on Howard Avenue. For all your hair care, hair products, check out the Barber's Chair. The men, of course, were in action last week as well, and they played the Boreal Vipers, sweeping that 3-0, 25-23, 25-19, 25-15. Much different opponent here this afternoon, though. The Redeemer Royals sitting at 1-1. Pretty impressive so far this afternoon. They take set number 1, 25-18, and are leading here in set number 2, 23-20. As we look at some of the players from the women's volleyball team here at Redeemer, they were in action earlier. Braden Stoffers has been impressive pretty much in every aspect of the game here. He's had some good kills. His serving has been outstanding. Off the net, Militech's able to play it. Pahal, Acott gets it into Kosh. Wildeboer at the net, gets up high and slams it home. He just outleaped the St. Clair player. Set point here for the Royals as they look to go up 2-0. Stoffers that time into the net. That's been rare. Jeremiah LeMay needs to run off a string of points here. And that serve goes long, and set number 2 will go to the Redeemer Royals as they defeat St. Clair 25-21. They now have a 2-0 lead over the Saints. A quick timeout. We come back. We'll continue our coverage of OCA men's volleyball on We Digital Productions.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms, and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship Rings. This is who we are.
We are resilient, often knocked down, but never backing down. You can spend your whole life on the outside looking in, or you can live it on the inside. Because that's where your passion lives. The drive to push beyond the naysayers, to find the fire that ignites your toughness. Because the truth is, winning always comes when you start from within.
Welcome back to OCA men's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions. That's head coach Jimmy L. Turk of the Lady Saints taking in the men's action. The men are in a little bit of a hole here in this contest as Redeemer has taken the first 2 sets by scores of 25-18, 25-21. Dominic Papa bringing you the action from the Monts on Time broadcast booth. Glad to have you along here this afternoon. Men's volleyball action here on We Digital Productions. Brought to you in part by the Barber's Chair and also Mont's On Time Express. St. Clair needing to put a victory together here to stay alive in this match. Redeemer has been pretty solid in the first two sets. Simran Pahal gets set number 3 to go. That kill attempt from Stoffers goes long and out. 1-0 St. Clair. Pahal serves. That one goes out of bounds. Into the game here to start set number 3 for St. Clair. Aono Tekanori, number 2 of the Saints. Or Tekanori Aono, I should say. Militek gets a hand on it. Pahal, Acott plays it. Winklehorse, Wolfert. And that's off the block. It stays in bounds. The kill put together by Benjamin DeYoung of the Royals. Take a look at it here. DeYoung gets the cross-court set. And St. Clair got partial block, but not enough. Daniel Wolfert serves. Into the net it goes. Jeremiah LeMay's serve does the same thing, right into the net. Double block at the net. Winklehorse and Sabinga get the job done for Redeemer. The Royals out to a 4-2 lead. Watch this. Acott got all of it, but just a great block. Double block there. That one into the net. Sabinga is dug up there by Pahal. LeMay. Andrico gets it over. Free ball here for Redeemer. Wolfert goes back to Stoffers. Pahal gets a hand on it. Nice effort there by LeMay. Free ball again, but Militek gets it over. Wolfert, low set. Sabinga gets enough of it to get over. Timing was off, but maybe that worked to help the case for Redeemer. Take a look at it here as we got the tail end of it and a quick set. Saints were backing off, waiting for the kill, and almost like a changeup. Sabinga serve into the net. Third set. Redeemer up 2-0. Saints trying to force it to a fourth. Wolfert, Winklehorse. That's not going to work. Deadlocked at 5. St. Clair serving. Acott, hard serve. That's going to go side out. Man with the cannon. Braden Stoffer set the serve. Acott gets a hand on it. LeMay, Militek. At the net, Militek was there. Going to be point for Redeemer. Militek knew he was out of luck there. can see the expression on his face. Stoffer serves off the net, almost goes through the net basically. Militek. Nice play by the Royals to dig it up and save it and keep it alive. Militek will go up again. Stoffer's in. Andrico wants the one-timer, but it goes out of bounds. Saints were throwing everything at Redeemer. They were digging it up. And then Andrico couldn't keep it in bounds. You'll see Andrico getting here with a bad pass, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Stoffers continues to serve. Saints handle it, but right back, and Winklehorse now gets into the game with a good kill, right through the block attempt there, through the wickets, as they say. Redeemer now with a 4-point lead. The Saints got back to tie it, but Stoffers again doing a great job on the line here today. As I say that, he throws it into the net. Middletek serves a good one. Winklehorse goes up, blocked by the Saints, saved by Redeemer. Wolfert this time goes over to Stoffers, and Stoffers hasn't done many things wrong in this match. He's been rock solid. There you see Stoffers getting all of that one. Winklehorse serving with a 4-point lead. Nice effort by Pahal as he caught the Royals off guard a little bit there. Saw him do that last week, actually. Pretty neat. Teams are going to be scouting that now, though. There you go, you see it. He did the same type of play last week. Andrico serve side out. Takanori Aono comes back into the game for the Saints, number 2. From Seiho, Japan. Van Heusen. Serve out of bounds. Pahal. Hard serve handled by the Royals. Stoffers from the back court. Off the block, out of bounds it goes. Point Redeemer. Daniel Wolfert serving. He caught to Pahal. Militek doesn't get that one to fall. Point Redeemer. Wolfert's serve is good. A caught. Pahal. LeMay goes up. Dug up by Skilstra. Young dug up there, and miscommunication there between Militek and Aono. Cost the Saints a point. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Riem of the Saints. We're going to talk it over with the guys. This timeout brought to you by the Barber's Chair. Coming up, our coverage of Saints athletics will continue. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks. Women's and men's basketball action here on We Digital. Saturday, November 16th, the Sioux College Cougars will take on the Saints. That'll be the first of a doubleheader broadcast for us. We'll be right back the next day on November 17th. Again, the Sioux College Cougars will play one more time against the Saints here, back-to-back. Tip-off times for the women, 1 p.m., the men, 3 p.m. Try to make it down to the Sportsplex, but if you can't, tune in to We Digital Productions. We'll have all the action for you. from the St. Clair College Sportsplex. Dominic Papa broadcasting from the Monts on Time broadcast booth. The Saints trying to stay alive in this match. They lose the first set 25-18. They lose the second set 25-21. And they are down here in the third set by a 14-8 count to the Redeemer Royals. And right now the Royals have the ball. They are serving. Daniel Wolfert, number 5. Acott doesn't handle it well. This is going to be a free ball for the Royals. No, it's not, because they don't even have to play it. It goes out of bounds. Wolfert set to serve. Acott plays it off the net. Pahal, Militek dug up there by Skilstra. And coming through from the back row middle, William Winklehorse gets the job done for Redeemer. Take a look at it, you'll see Aono got a hand on it but just couldn't control it. That one's going to be an ace. Acott a little bit upset with himself. Wasn't sure if he should play it or not. And even in volleyball, hindsight's 20/20, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but we didn't. Redeemer pulling away here now in this third set. That one's going to go long and out of bounds. Saints need to put a string of points together here, though, to get themselves back into this third set, down 17-9. Looking to try to avoid being swept here. Stoffers, though, boy, I'll tell you what, that guy's been a force in all 3 of these sets so far for Redeemer. Number 10 of the Royals, Braden Stoffers, 3rd-year player. He's from Frankfurt, Ontario. Aono to Pahal. Militek goes up. That's going to go side out of bounds. Point Redeemer. Saints just have not looked very in sync here this afternoon. Aono. Pahal, back set, Acott off the block, the Royals play it. Wolfert, Stoffers, blocked at the net that time. Low set, Sabinga! Nicely executed play by the Royals. Take a look at it here, we'll catch it, low, quick set. Sabinga timed it perfectly. Pahal to Militek. Saved by the Royals. This is Winklehorse. Blocked at the net by Batista. Saints need to get some points here as they're down 10 in this third set. Redeemer already with a 2-0 lead. Wolfert, Stoffers, tips. Acott's there, Pahal, Andrico tips it over. Wolfert over to Winklehorse. Militek's there for St. Clair. Pahal back to Militek. Blocked at the net and it goes out of bounds. Point St. Clair. Jordan Furr serving for St. Clair. And that goes into the net. Redeemer 4 points away from sweeping this match. Substitution here for the Royals. Isaiah Thornback comes back into the game, number 3. He'll go right to the serve line. St. Clair making substitutions as well. Batista comes out. Aono back into the game for St. Clair. And Aono can't handle the serve. Kind of a floater there by Thornback. Aono does a much better job this time. Aycock goes up, off the block and out of bounds. Point St. Clair. Ryan Aycock, the veteran of the Saints, needs to get some points for his team. Winklehorse saves it. Tipped by Stoffers. Nice dig by Aono. Militek goes up, blocked, played off the block. Winklehorse plays it. And they're going to say there's a violation underneath the net. Point St. Clair. Aono saves it. Free ball here for Redeemer. Wolfert, Van Heusen, Saints dig. Militek goes up, tip, saved by Royce. Winklehorse. Aono digs. Pahal to Militek. Off the net, that doesn't get over. Point Redeemer, they're 2 points away from sweeping the match. And look who's serving. The man with the cannon. Braden Stoffers, who's been just a force for the Royals. And a break there for the Saints as that goes into the net. That almost went through the net. That is one hard serve. Julian Militek. Thornback, Wolfert, Winklehorse catches the side. Set and match point for the Redeemer Royals. Winklehorse getting all of this. He's played a strong game here this afternoon. He now serves for the game. Pahal back set, Militek. And they're saying a violation against Redeemer on the net. St. Clair will get the ball back, but a long uphill battle here for the Saints, down 24-15 here in set number 3. Winklehorse, Wolf, Stoffers. Point Redeemer, that's it. The Redeemer Royals come into the Sportsplex and sweep the St. Clair College Saints. They improved to 2-1 on the year. St. Clair falls to 2-1 on the season. The scores 25-18, 25-21, 25-15 in favor of Redeemer. Now let me remind you what's coming up. We'll be back here at the Sportsplex in a couple of weeks. We'll have basketball action for you on Saturday, November 16th. The women tip off at 4 p.m. The men will follow that up with a 6 p.m. tip-off. The Sioux College Cougars will be in town. And also the next day, the same two teams will match up and hook up. A 1 p.m. tip for the women, a 3 p.m. tip for the men. We'll have all the action for you right here on We Digital Productions. So that's the story here from the Sportsplex. The men's volleyball team suffers their first loss of the season. They're swept by the Redeemer Royals 3-0. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital Productions, this is Dominic Papa thanking you for tuning in. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks. Until then, have a great day.